All right, good evening, North Texas. Here's a look at your forecast for the DFW area tonight. It's going to be another slightly warm overnight into the mid-70s for a large portion of the area. A couple of lower 70s mixed in as well. Overall, warm, humid start to the day. Kind of the same old as we head into tomorrow morning. So we show you the DFW Metroplex forecast, the hyperlocal view in the central DFW counties. You can see back into the mid-70s for a large portion of the metro. I'd say lows anywhere from 73 to 76 will be possible. So another warm, humid start to the day, as we mentioned, and then tomorrow afternoon, kind of what we saw today. Highs are going to be roughly anywhere from about 93 to 97 degrees, just depending on the location. The further west you go of I-35, the warmer it's going to be. Central areas, including DFW, right around 93 to 96 degrees. Some of the hot spots are going to be DFW Airport, Fort Worth, Dallas, and Denton. So that's a look at what we've got in terms of the forecast for today. There will be a chance for maybe a couple pop-up showers and storms, nothing widespread. As you can see, it's not really registering with our algorithm for the remainder of today into early tomorrow. And there's not a whole lot of rain, to highlight either. So between the remainder today and then tomorrow, there will be a couple chances for some afternoon pop-ups. Kind of the same old. We're not expecting widespread activity. If anything does occur, it'll only be a couple tenths of an inch. Kind of the normal for the last several weeks. So now everyone's going to see activity the next couple of days. However, as we make our way into the 7-day forecast, I'll show you we do have an active pattern on the way, including some severe storms coming up maybe on Thursday. The good news is, at least for today and to tomorrow, no highlighted risk for strong to severe storms. So we're not going to be dealing with that just yet, but we have some activity to talk about on the way. So the activity that we're talking about is going to be later Thursday. That's why the thunderstorm icon really isn't there. But notice the bar says 40% on Thursday in the late day. That's the PM that we have there. So when you see that, that indicates later in the day on the 7-day forecast. And then that activity will continue Friday into Saturday. We've got some daily, rain and thunderstorm chances then. Other than that, we're only talking about activity into, the 20% range between now and tomorrow, and then again Sunday through Tuesday. So when you see the 20%, that's really making the account for some of those isolated pop-ups that we've been seeing, typical for this time of year. But the increased rain chances mostly late Thursday, and again on Friday into Saturday. And there could even be some strong to severe storms with some of that activity late Thursday and Friday. We'll keep an eye on this activity. We'll let you know the very latest. Thank you so much for tuning in to Weather 225. Have a good one. If you like our media and forecast, be sure to support us today on Patreon. You can advertise with us this storm season and throughout the year. Contact us today for availability and pricing. Weather 225 since 2015.